What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Foundation. Now, last time we left off, trying to increase our population and really get out our, new, kingdom influence. We're trying to train up some more troops, get access to more weapons and more squads. So, we currently have our guardsman company out right now. We also have a 5 spearman company. But I think I want to wait for this mission to get over because it seems like they level up from going on missions. So we'll send our spearmen here and maybe send our guardsmen on another one. I'm hoping that they come back with even more levels. Happiness bonus could be nice. Keeping it over 75 shouldn't be a problem. Assign war ration to armory. Okay. Cook with berries and boars. Oh. Fish and wheat, fish and boar, fish and milk. Probably fish and boar. Or berries and boar. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that started. Really right now we need to keep stockpiling more resources. Cheese is not doing so hot. Milk isn't doing so hot. I would like to start reorganizing a bit, but we're kind of waiting until we can clear out some patches of trees. Wood is doing pretty well right now. What is something that we should focus on? I'd like to get another pasture down, but I don't know where we're gonna put it. I guess we could do cows. A dairy farm. To make it like even, it'd have to be somewhere like here. But that's gonna cut into the homes. So I was thinking we go like here. And then this goes like in this zone. Or we could do somewhere completely separate. Like we could start building over here. Let's give that a bit. So we'll probably want to chop down these trees as well. So a lot of what we're waiting on is chopping trees. Berries are doing good. Fish, veggies, all looking good. Are you guys full on vegetables? You guys aren't holding vegetables? Oh, we gotta be holding vegetables somewhere, don't we? We're not? Okay, let's start holding some vegetables outside of here then. Add a company. Let's go ahead and get that going. I might go ahead and reduce this wood cutting zone for now. And I think we're gonna get all this cleared. Because we're gonna keep all of this. Most likely. I don't know how I feel about these homes. We'll see. We'll see. We're selling meat. Money's looking good. Common wares improvement. City stone bridge statues. Could get beer production, hop farms. Let's go ahead and get that going. We only need a little less than 200 more trade to complete this mission. Housing shortage. So we have the hop farm and the brewery. I don't know where they want the housing at. We might have to move some of these buildings. Okie dokie. Still need to build a royal office. If we get that to be the royal office. It's kind of ugly, but just to get it done. Could also do a wood cabin into this, and then do that. What if we move you back one? That doesn't really work. I just don't like how close it is to this. I think we'll give that a minute. We do need upgrades here. Oh boy. We gotta start increasing our splendor. I like our little monastery setup. As of right now. I just feel like we can't really afford more territories. We're getting money from the tavern. Where does it want the housing? We have space here, space here. I'd assume space here, over here. We're getting quite a bit of money from this expedition, which is nice. Just get the city stone bridge to spend some money. Oh, we're running low on bread too, my goodness. Okay. So food is becoming an issue quickly. If we just set all of this prematurely, I just don't know how far we want to expand here. Bow company. You guys are getting your training up. Almost everybody's level 2 in the guard company. Somehow you guys are having problems getting commoner residents. I guess all of our commoners are in the ones built already. Could do that for more tools. I don't think we really need them. You don't have access to entertainment. Why? Isn't completely even. I'd kind of like to line it up with this wall, though. If we were to do something like this... Starting to tear down these trees, which is nice. And then I might even destroy this one. And I think I'm gonna destroy these houses. And then we'll expand this zone. But I want to make room for the wheat farm. Because if we have a little village out here, that would be good. We got access to the stone bridge. You guys are both 60 might. Getting some more rations in, which is going to be using even more food. If we look at progression, city market bolsters the happiness of nearby residing villagers. Drinking taxes. We might have everything that we can get from the manor house architecture. Surprised it's taking so long to get this built and these deconstructed. Should have a decent amount. Castle Company is back from a mission with 21 gold. How's that all we have? That's even too large for 3 of them. There we go. That is adequately sized. I feel like that's pretty straight too. And then once we move this out, let's go ahead and destroy this. Can't we just destroy it? Yeah, we can. But then we also need to destroy this fence. Yep, because now all you guys are going to go into here. Get the shed. Get the hay bale. And get the little scarecrow. Apply changes. Is this a stone deposit? Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Don't need the stone there. Okay. Starting to do some organization. Which honestly, now that I got that in, I don't mind this house right here. But I do still want to destroy that house. And then if we want to add anything to here, just kind of put you in the back. But then we're gonna have to leave space. Let's get rid of all of this. Okay. And then we'll have to get some fences in. It's not fortification. Village fence? That's uneven. Let's go ahead and schedule that to build. Too large, but we're gonna get that improved. And then it's gonna be too small, I'm sure. We'll see how this looks. Might not look the best, but we'll do some experimenting. So, nobody's on a mission, correct? Okay, so let's get our spearman company here. And then, how are you guys doing? You could use a little more training. Mission duty, patrol duty, or guard duty? What does guard duty do again? Mission duty. Doesn't tell us unless they're on it. Work time patrolling. Guarding fortification buildings. Okay. Alright, your training is done. So if we get you guys here... It says fair chance. This gives us rustic food. Sure, we'll take... Or actually, we'll take bread. Weapons might break on that mission, though. Ah, I didn't even see these. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do rustic food. Is there a mission list? Battle history. Ah, the bonuses. Okay. Apparently we are losing money. Haven't seen that in a long time. Let's go ahead and get rid of this iron resource too. Yeah, we're gonna have this stinking road here. So... What if we do something like that? You need... No, you're good. Yeah, it's too small. I think even if we knock a person out here, still gonna be too small. So then what do we do? About that. We could expand out here. Maybe do something like this? I can't tell if this is with 4 people or 5 people. This seems to work okay. We'll do something like that, I suppose. But now this isn't gonna be even. Unless we shrink it here. Hoping this road will go. But now we have this road here. But how far did it go? like to hear. Maybe something like this. We need to chop these trees as well. But then we kind of have like an agricultural zone. Open up all this space if we want to do something with it. Which we could just do more, could either do homes, because more homes are definitely filling this area. Kind of like what we got going on here. Might move this warehouse stuff. I'm starting to like this area a bit. Having markets, everything, like all this stuff being far away kind of stinks, but we'll see how it goes. So you need... Why can't we connect here? Why does it say... Here we go. But we kind of need to wait until everything gets planted. So we kind of have an idea of what it all looks like. Because now you're getting a wonky road here. I don't like that at all. Okay, we're spending a lot of time on the crops, but I want to make it look nice. We got the keep over here. How are we doing on barracks? Plenty of space. We're getting some more rations in. Not really making any money, but that's okay for the time being. You also... We should have crops going through here. Like to make everything look nice. Okay, now that we're kind of getting that done though. Get rid of that. And then we want to extend this. So you are gonna go down here. Right, like that. And we're gonna go like to here. It's not even though. Because then you're gonna need a fence. Like from here. So there. Is that what we're doing here? And then you are gonna need this extended a bit. We'll see how that looks. I'm not hating on it quite yet. We'll see. Okay. Good amount of fish and berries, which is nice. How are we looking in companies? You have 3 rank 4s. Sure, you guys are still getting leveled up. Oh no, you hit rank 1. Awesome. And we got this road, which I like a lot. Be better if we could get this going, but yeah, we'll see how this works. Wood is definitely going down. Probably because we're traveling so far for it. But we have our little wood camp. We have our quarry mine here, which we are full on quartz. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll keep that person there. You still have the 5 people. Isn't there like a fence or something that we can do? I thought. Yeah, we have these fences. They don't really line up though. I mean, we could get like a gate there, but I don't like that. I'd rather just have an opening, I think. Now you're getting this wonky road. I guess isn't the end of the world. We'll take it. Is there a way to get rid of this berry bush? We'll kind of see how that looks. Okay. I feel like realistically, these buildings should be inside. Like, maybe not the mill. Maybe it makes sense for, like, the mill to be outside. If we're gonna have the road, like, there. Maybe we do something like that with the mill. I'm gonna do that for now. And I don't want to overlap with that road. But we could always do, like, more decorations. So we could get, like, another hay bale or so. You guys could get some hay bales. I like it. And you guys kind of have your housing over here. Kind of have this as like maybe our village center, maybe? Because this can be like our agricultural town. Got our lumber over here. Quartz. We'll see. We'll see how we want to do this. This is going to be a slow process. For sure. No access to cloister. We shouldn't even have a cloister. Nope. We're only sitting at 12 rations. We should be getting more wheat output because we increased this farm by 2 people. Still getting rid of this funky road, I think. Some type of road forming here. It'd be nice if it would wrap around. I think it might be a little bit. There's like a hint of a road here. How are our missions doing? Okay, 71 each. Very nice. 54 money. Kinda need to get more bread, but that's only an average success probability. It's not the greatest. If we do like an overhead. Keep here. Because the idea is that we want to wall off like all of our citizens' homes. Because they're probably... Like, to get the best upgrade, we need heavy fortification. I don't think this counts as heavy. Fortifications. We'll have to see. Have to see how that works. Yeah, the fact that this is uneven kind of bothers me, but it'll do for now. It'll do. Kind of like how the village huts like overlook. Okay, we got this moved. What else can we put over here that makes sense? Windmill. We got the homes over here. I don't know if I like these homes. This filled up nicely, though. Feel like we could use a watchtower over here. But also these guys kind of staying... Feel like I'd rather... Well, housing density is kind of what we want, huh? Increase the housing density. How are we looking on levels? 3s and 4s. You guys are still 1s. We're up to 117 labor splendor. But yeah, like these nicer buildings I feel like should be within city walls. And the same thing like with glass smelter I feel like should go outdoors. Like in a village. I also feel like we should have like an industry village. If we look at the map, we have a lot of this corner we could use. But like, we have all of this area. So we just kind of need plans for this stuff, yeah? I would start beautifying it, but we're hurting on money. I don't think we're trading as many items as we were before, because we're using all of our materials now. Actually would really like it if we could straighten this out. I feel like that looks a little better. We do something like this. I do. I feel like that looks a lot better. This needs to come out a little more, though. Yeah. Let's do that. And then we need to repaint this. Now it's too small. Of course it's too small. So what if we reduce this a little bit? I don't want to do that. Nope. Seems like this can get shrunken a little bit. Still says adequately sized. And then we just expand you here. There we go. Now things look nice and even too. Got some pasture hanging out. Oops. Just don't want it hanging over the fence. There we go. Looks a little better. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now this is all filling up nicely. Okay, so the question becomes is what else do we want to do here? I feel like we should get like mini markets in here. 'Cause you guys, where's your home at? I'm assuming, oh, your home's way over there. There you go. So people like you do need some refined food, service, housing, water. Okay, so we need to get a well over here. A well like right in the middle. Or do we want to do it like over here? Or we could do a spot here. Let's do a well over here. And then let's get some food stalls. Because that's all we need are the food stalls. So we'll do one. And we don't really need something super fancy. So we'll start with like berries. We should probably sell berries and fish here. Then we won't need a tavern there. Tavern wouldn't make too much sense. Because if it's just going to be serfs living here. Getting a watchtower there would be kind of nice. A commoner left? Oh, jeez. Great. This would get us more money. Yeah, we'll do that. Nope. So now we don't have people working here. Still have entertainment and housing shortage. But now that we're grouping more stuff up like this, it should really help. I'm gonna get rid of that. Because I think this should be like a smaller food storage, right? Like it doesn't need to be anything crazy. I kind of feel like the same with, same with the resources here. Or the warehouse. Like, it doesn't need to be anything crazy. So we do something like this. Have food storage here for the wheat. Let's do something like this. Because we can store a bunch of wheat here, a bunch of milk. Kind of just prepping. How is this stuff looking? 87 and 95. Okay. And then we're gonna need a church in this area. We don't have to worry about that right this second. Alright, we got one food store. We got the water source. We are backtracking a little bit, but I think that's okay. We're running low on cloth. And we're getting a lot of these trees gone, which is awesome. Go ahead and shrink this zone a bit. And we're just gonna take all these trees out. This is where our city's gonna go. Not a village, but a city. And then we'll probably end up doing something different with this. The question becomes is where are we gonna put our, what are we gonna do with our church? Where are we gonna put it? Because we could expand the village out this way if we wanted. Like, chop down more trees over here. Which maybe we start doing. We should be good here. So let's start getting some of this area cleared. We have a tree in the pasture. Then we are close to the beach. I don't know if there's anything we can do with sand. But maybe we can put more housing up on the hill. Get a nice church here. Because you guys do need service. We'll get a couple more serfs. So you guys are going to store veggies, no. Let's store milk here. Let's store our wheat here. With that being said, milk can get out of here. cheese. We're gonna want room for berries, but we're gonna want fish here. And then we can get rid of fish here. We can't. Stock max. Empty stock. We're not gonna store cheese here. We're storing cheese here. Let's go ahead and empty this stock. Then we definitely want to store wool here. So let's go ahead and empty this stock. We want wood here. Wool. We want quartz here. I don't want to use all of these though. So we might get rid of the stone. And then let's assign quartz here, but empty this stock. So the quartz should get moved over. Because I'd like to get rid of this one at least. And only use 8 slots. Just kind of tidy up the place a bit. And then we can put some type of building here. Okay, unassign those. I wouldn't mind us getting a bunch of stuff. Like a bunch of milk and wheat going. But we have to increase our pasture. I don't know where we're going to put our next cow pasture. Could put it here and just do housing here. What does your thing look like? So, like, we could do another stone fence here. To cut off these 2 zones. Is that straight? Not really. How are we doing on stone? Oh, we're doing okay. So we get that going. And then, yeah, maybe we'll do another cattle farm here. Maybe even another sheep farm. Okay. Can we stack more quartz here? We're emptying the wool. We don't need that many quartz, but... I want to empty you. Can we pause this? Is there a way to pause a building? How come we can hold 145 there? It's weird. Ah, perfect. Alright, let's get rid of you. And then... Why can't I delete this? Oh, edit? No? Why can't I edit these? Oh, there we go. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll figure something out to do with this area. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We got more money. We lost our weaponsmith. Ooh, and we lost this guy. Okay. Both of these are done. This mission can do bow company. Send you on out. You guys have a ton of might. You guys are up to 156, but you guys need to train some more. You guys need some rest. We're getting a lot of notifications. What's going on here? There we go. Okay. So light fortification and patrol coverage is what you need for higher density. Which we could get fortifications, I suppose. Wouldn't be the prettiest, but we could. Although this counts as fortification. Sadly, can't reach all of the housing. It's pretty dang close. If we get something like that. We'll see what we want to do. But I'm very happy that we're starting to get this done. What are we missing? I don't know. As long as we just keep the surf jobs over here. This will be our little surf village. This is definitely going to be a process, though. A process for sure. Just kind of reorganizing. I just want to get things like into sections. Make it a little more like realistic, maybe. I don't want it to be all one big thing. I feel like that's boring. Mountain of food in your granary. We'll take the additional happiness. Big housing shortage. I'm excited to get this area going, though. We just kind of gotta plan how big, like, the inner keep, like, the military part's gonna be. Fortifications, we only have the stone. Or the wood. You guys can't do anything, right? No. But for more labor stuff. Could get a scarecrow in here. Helps out a little bit. You guys are giving me 9. You guys are only giving me 3. I'll change to 4, though. Got ourselves a little well in the middle of the village. And we'll add some beautification stuff. Although that's not really necessary. unless we want to make it medium quality housing. But yeah, I think things are looking good. I'm happy with the new adjustments. But before we go any further, we are going to go ahead and end things here. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.